Hi, my name is Adeze and I want to show you this walkthrough using if um, condition in make.com, and this is a sample data as I cannot use real emails or real data of people. This is a sample data and we're going to be building the scenario together from scratch. So here we have names of people, their emails, their genders, and their age. Imagine you had like 100 or even 1,000 records and you wanted to categorize them according to their age group, if they're minor or they're adults, or if they are male, do a certain thing, maybe like send them a male newsletter. If they are female, send them female newsletter, maybe some sort of categorization. If it's a male, do this. If it's a female, do this. And if their ages are this, especially if their ages are below 18, categorize them as minor and write it here. If they are above 18, categorize them and write them as adults. So we're going to quickly do that. First is to build up our attach this our make.com practical sheets in our make.com, and that is going to be search, because it's going to return results matching the given criteria. So we are going to search result, connect it to your account, select the drive that you want it to come from. For me, this is in a make practical drive, and the sheet name is what's the sheet name again, if condition, sorry, if condition. So that is the name of, so we're going to save that and run this module once so that it fetches all the data from there. Yeah, so this is our output. You can see the John Doe, the email, Jane Smith, the email, Alex Jordan, the email, just like we have here. So I'm going to save this so that I don't lose my scenario. Next is to use a tool and use the set variable under the tool. So we'll give it a name. Let's say the first one will be age group, just like we have it in, we'll just name it according to what we have here, age group. Then what are we going to do? We are going to pick the if, this if here. What does it mean? So if, let's go back to our sheet that we fetched the data from. If the age is equal to, you're not going to type the equal to, you have to come and pick the operator equal to here. Is equal, sorry, not equal to now, is less than, this is a less than sign, is less than 18, then we'll come to this other place now and put it and say if it's less than 18, then they are minors, put minor. If not, they are adults. What that means is that if the age is less than 18, then put them as minor. That means if the age is greater than 18 without categorically saying that, that means it's adult. So if this fulfills the condition here, let it be minor. If not, that's the opposite of if it is less than 18, which is if it is greater than 18, let it put adults. I hope that makes sense. So we save that, and just because I love to name my scenarios, especially if I'll be using multiple ones, I right click and name this as age group so that I don't get confused. Now we have set up for age group that it categorizes it based on the kind of age it is, which is less than 18. Now we're going to add another set variable too, but this time it will be for gender. So newsletter, I'm just going to call this gender newsletter type. So here we're still going to use the if statement again. Here, if. So this means that if you can see from this explanation, if 1 is equal to 1, then do A. If not, do B. If 1 is equal to 2, which certainly 1 is not equal to 2, do A. That's if 1 is equal to 2, that's it's certainly not equal. Run B. So here it's going to be if gender, which is male, is equal to male, then categorize it as male news letter. And if the gender is not male, certainly the next gender will be female. Categorize it as female news letter. So you save. Okay, I didn't rename this one now. Let me rename it. And good. So we're going to first run this before we now link it back to our Google Sheet to update what we get. So let's save and run it once. Let's see the response. Okay, let's open. So the first output here is the person is an adult, certainly bigger, greater than 18. The second person is a minor, certainly less than 18. And same adult, minor, adult, based on what we have here. Let's look at the gender categorization. The first one is okay, this is the output here, male newsletter, okay, because it's a male. Female newsletter, because it's a female. So that's how I don't want to waste time in that. All of the when by the time they populate, we're going to see the results, right? So that has shown that what we set here worked. So if it is less than 18, it should be minor. If not, that's if it's the opposite that happens, let's be adult. Same here. If the gender is male, the first thing there should be male newsletter. If not, it should be female newsletter. So let's attach it to a module to update that same sheet. So go to look for update a row, and just pick make I'm trying to pick the path to so it's under a folder called make hands-on demo, and the name of the sheet is make practical. So I'm going to make sure that it's properly mapped, and the name of the sheet name is if condition, like you have here. So we're going to be, this is very compulsory, we're going to map the roll number, and where is it? Okay, look at the roll number here. Does the table contain header? Yes, it does. Like the name, the Gmail, those are the headers. Then we scroll down to where the places we want to update. So just to be clear, we're not touching these other ones. We're looking to update the age group and the newsletter so that it populates when it runs. So let's scroll down to age group here, and we're going to pick this one. This two here, which is the set variable that says age group, we're going to map that because that is where we did our setting. Then the one for newsletter type, we'll put it here, and we save because those are just the only things we want to save, we want to run. So I'm going to save it. Then as soon as I start running it, I'm going to switch over here so that you see how they populate. So let me align them properly, and let's go. You can see how they populated. So yeah, if you have a client, or if you're somebody who has so many records and you're looking to categorize them based on certain things, you want to know the ones that are minors, the ones that are adults, you can do that without having to be searching their ages one by one or cracking your head over how you're going to do that, or you want to categorize them based on their agenda to do something, you can do that. If this was in Airtable, you can just filter. You can filter by age group, or you can filter by newsletter, depending on the use case, so that all the ones that fall for age group, you see them in one sitting, and all the ones that fall for newsletter, you can see them. Or you can even add conditions that all the ones that are adults, let them show you. All the ones that are male newsletter, let them show you. So yeah, this is just a quick demo on how to, use the set variable to categorize and filter based on a certain condition for it to do a certain thing. I hope this was helpful. I hope you understood something, and I wish you the best when you're trying it out. My name is Adeze, your low code, no code developer. So take care.